Hey guys, so today I have a tag for you that I actually saw Lily Melrose do a couple of months ago, but I just kind of stumbled upon it, and that's the soundtrack to my life tag. And I love music and tags, so let's do that. First question, song you listen to when you're happy. I listen to a whole shit ton of different songs, but the one that popped into my head when I heard this question was Keep the Car Running by Arcade Fire. I've been listening to Arcade Fire a bunch lately, and I love them so much. And then on the opposite spectrum, song you listen to when you're sad. And I was like, do I want to listen to a song that makes me even more sad, or a song that makes me like be uplifted and stuff? And I took this route, because why do I want to be more sad when I could just get happy again? And that song is Hunger and Thirst by Typhoon, and that song is definitely one of the most inspirational songs of my life of the last few years. I don't need to explain more about Typhoon, but like fucking I want to get that tattoo like right here. What song will you have at your wedding? I've thought about this multiple times. Excuses by the Morning Benders. It's gonna be my first dance song. I don't give a shit who I'm marrying. They're gonna have to agree with me. It's the perfect song. It's the sweetest and cutest and most adorable and like romantic and ridiculous song, and it's yeah. I mean, I have a whole playlist on my iTunes of songs that I'm gonna play at my wedding. Not that I've thought about it a lot, you know? What song do you dance around the house to? Honestly, when I dance around the house, usually I'm air guitaring, and one of my favorite bands to air guitar to is the Thermals, because it's like the easiest thing and you just like get really, really into it. And I really, really love A Pillar of Salt, and that one's really fun, just like headbang and air guitar and do all the dorky dancing things. I get like Emma Stone in Easy A when Pocket Full of Sunshine came on. Song you play on your headphones when you're out and about. I listen to a variety of things, but one of my favorites, like during the day or even at nighttime, I love listening to Live Alone by Ravenna Woods, because it's this really dark song that like I can just have these like sinister like daydreams, which sounds really creepy, but it's a really sinister song. Like, I can't help it, and it creates this really cool like visual and picture in my head that's totally like unrealistic and like not actually reality, so that's always fun. I don't know, I take a weird turn when I listen to that shit. Song you listen to when you're angry. For me, I listen to like really, really loud songs when I'm angry, because it helps drown out the thoughts in my head. And probably one of the loudest songs, just like in general, I've heard lately is Hot Sweat by My Goodness. And My Goodness is playing at Sasquatch. Super stoked for those guys. But Hot Sweat is the very last track on their album, and it's like super intense and loud and just like in your face, and it's awesome, and I love that song. It just makes me feel more, and like just like sometimes when I'm angry, I just have to be angry, and usually that's when I'm in my car. So I'll play that super, super loud in my car. Sometimes if I'm on the highway, I'll open the windows, so it'll be like really loud music blaring out of my windows. Song you'd have at your funeral. I had to think a lot about this, because I have no idea, honestly, what the circumstances of when I die would be. Like, I feel like it would be a different situation of how you died, but I really, really love Barcelona Loves You by I'm From Barcelona, and mainly just because that song has really good memories from when I graduated high school, and the lyrics are just, we never want to say goodbye, we never want to say goodnight. There's a thing that we say before you go, we would say that we're all in love with you, and it's just really, really cute and really sweet. And I don't know, I don't want people to like be even more sad. Like, I would want to have like a happy song. That song is really, really special and heartwarming, and I'd want to try and perk up everybody else's mood, even though I'm dead. Song that makes you lose your shit at a party. Either Listomania or 1901 by Phoenix. I don't listen to a lot of songs that are like the song that you lose your shit to at a party. Like, I don't really go to like party things or like dance parties, but those songs are so catchy, and I know all the words, so I can sing along and just dance around. And I have really good memories surrounding Phoenix because of my friend Renee, and I've seen Phoenix like 3 different times. Definitely that song, I will just instantly like dance That or like Somebody Told Me by The Killers. Last song you listened to. Well, besides the songs that I chose for this list that I was going through and being like, yeah, 3005 by Childish Gambino. And it's a fucking flawless track that deserves to win the Grammy, and Childish Gambino deserves to win Best Rap Album. Fucking Iggy Azalea doesn't deserve to win anything. I'm so pissed that she got nominated in that category. It's like, Best Rap Album? Like, are you fucking kidding me? No. Childish Gambino is the shit, and Donald Glover needs to win a Grammy, and this song is a good reason why. Your karaoke song. I don't do karaoke, just in general. Like, I don't get drunk enough to the point where I'd be like, yeah, that's a really good idea to like jump up on stage and like sing things out of key. No, like, but if I were to do karaoke, I feel like Dreams by Fleetwood Mac would be really, really nice. Like, I could do it like with somebody, like a duet, and just, I love that song, and I love Fleetwood Mac. And that would be a song that would be hard to fuck up. What song do you work out to, exercise to? Well, I don't really exercise all that much. Most of my exercise has just been like walking around lately. But a song that I really like, that's like a really good beat and just like driving force, and it's just a good song for that, is Halfway Home by TV on the Radio. And this is one of TV on the Radio's older songs. I don't know how I feel about their new stuff. I don't really dig it that much, but this was like the last really good album. Like Dear Science was really good. Return to Cookie Mountain was better, but I digress. Halfway Home, TV on the Radio, great song to work out to if you do that, which I don't really. Song with the most memories attached. This one was also very difficult because basically all of We Are Scientists songs have a lot of memories attached to them from like friends, my own life, whatever. But I decided on I Don't Bite. So when We Are Scientists first started playing I Don't Bite at like festivals and stuff, and videos were showing up on YouTube, and my friends and I were just like finding all these new songs. We're like, what are they called? We came up with Carol for I Don't Bite for no reason. Like, it was just this most random fucking just woman's name, Carol, whatever. And then when it first, like when the album came out and like the song actually had a name, we're like, oh, damn. But then when the album came out, it was called Barbara. We're like, what if they named it Barbara because we named the song Carol? It was a total long shot, and we really like didn't look into it at all. But I Don't Bite definitely has a lot of memories. When Barbara came out, that was when I actually drove down to San Francisco with a bunch of friends, and we met up and we saw their show and blah blah blah, and it was like the best time ever. But definitely that song has a lot of fun, ridiculous memories attached to it. A song that makes you cry. Transatlanticism by Death Cab for Cutie. Need I say more? Nope. Song you hate the most. This... As soon as I saw this question, I like started going through my iTunes, and I was like, wait a minute, why would I have a song that I hate in my iTunes? Back up. So I was trying to remember songs that I've heard where I literally cringed, and I was just like, okay, most of them are country songs. I mean, like lately that whole like Ray Lynn God Made Girls song makes me want to like punch a child. But probably my least favorite song I've ever heard is Rain Is a Good Thing by Luke Bryan. And Luke Bryan is a perfect example of why I hate mainstream country music, because everything is so produced and ridiculous and just like fake. And that song makes no sense. Literally there's a line, rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby feel a little frisky. So by his logic, everyone in Seattle should be surrounded by corn, and everyone should be super, super horny all the time. No. So that song is probably my most, I mean, besides like Photograph by Nickelback, but anything by Nickelback is just like, go away, like no. And then my most favorite song of all time. It's a hit by We Are Scientists, but a close second is Everlong by the Foo Fighters. They both have really great memories attached to them, and they both just have really great meaning in my life. And those are the two bands that I've kind of stuck with forever, like since the beginning, and haven't really like strayed, you know? Like if I really cared about like being cool, like the Foo Fighters wouldn't be one of my favorite bands, because they're really not all that cool, like for all intents and purposes. But definitely It's a Hit by We Are Scientists, my fave song. Yeah, So that was the soundtrack to my life tag. I tag each and every one of you who want to do it. You don't have to if you don't want to. That's literally what I say at the end of every tag video. Is like, you can do it if you want to, but if you don't, I'm not making you. Whee! Also, can we appreciate this perfect sweater? I found it at Buffalo Exchange, and it's a Topshop sweater. Like, what? And because this video was all about songs, you have all these songs for your song of the day. So go listen to all those songs, do this tag if you feel like it, and I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna go, because I gotta go to work now.